You know?
Is that a real Coke or a Diet Coke?
It's a Coke Zero Sugar.
Oh, okay. I can't tell anymore. I don't know.
I never drink Diet Coke.
I meant like, was it like a sugar Coke or no?
No.
Like,
I mean, technically, I think Zero Sugar technically...
It doesn't.
Technically not. How's a Pepsi hit? If you were to be addicted to anything, what would you be addicted to?
What do you think? I literally talked over you. I was like, Leah, and then you talked like our timing is a little too much on top of each other.
Oh, sorry.
What the fuck? I swear to God. I really want to hit a bitch. I really want to hit it.
What were you going to say? And then answer my addiction question.
I can't remember. I think I was going to be like, Leah, how are you? I was going to open with like, Leah, how are you really?
How are you? Then like, how are you really?
Yeah. How are you really?
Like
ominous.
Yeah. How are you?
Really? Hey, how are you? Really?
No, like,
for real?
Oh, Screamo voice.
It's not Screamo. I'm sorry to say. I didn't want it to be Screamo.
I bet you could pull off like a Screamo voice.
I don't know. I could try and it would just sound terrible.
I don't think so.
That's because I know it. I know so.
You've tried?
I think I have, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? When? I didn't know this.
Just in my own time.
Just doing the laundry and was like, hey,
like, let me see if I can go. Release the panic. I just like,
Yeah.
It's not quite.
Yeah, I can't. Me doing the complete opposite. Yeah.
Can you do that, though? Release the panic. Like, that's not really that. It's not Screamo.
I don't know how to. Release the panic.
Hey. I'm doing,
Release the panic. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know how to get there.
Come on. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's not good on the vocals. I can feel it.
Yeah, except bringing out your inner Vecna. Spoiler.
Sometimes I just kind of want to like start with like us kind of bantering sometimes.
Like that?
Yeah. Because instead of like just going like, hey guys.
Yeah, no, I'm totally keen.
And then saying it later. Like, being like,
oh, yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
No, the conversation started before they got here,
It did.
So
are we excluding them? What is that?
No, it's like we're bringing it into something that's like started. Like not in a...
Let's like start, go, start.
Right.
Start, go.
Start, go.
This keeps on lowering, I swear to God.
It's because you keep shrinking.
No, I'm not.
You want to smack Jac?
I want to smack a bitch.
Who would you smack?
I'm afraid we can't name names.
Yeah.
Because everybody would want to come for them.
Creepy breath. So you had to put the dog away. The new dog.
I want to reveal that. I don't want to just come out.
Yeah, I don't want to say it. Yeah. Okay.
Come on. I swear to God. Record today. Why?
Record today, not yesterday.
Nothing wants to work for me. Everything's being stupid.
I'll work for you.
How much? How much is it gonna cost, Chief? I really want to smack a bitch right now. That's what we were talking about before we started recording. It's a nice ring. Leah's holding her hand limp to me, and I didn't know what to do with it. And she's like, smack it. Who smacks a limp wrist? Who does this? And it's like, smack it.
Well, apparently I did.
But like, where did you get that from? Nowhere. Like,
because you kept saying I need to smack
a bitch. And what I mean is, I keep feeling frustrated and needing to smack not just an inanimate object, but a living person. That could be like, ugh, that hurt. I'm like,
right. So that's why I'm like holding out my hand.
You're my best friend. I'm not gonna hurt you. Okay. I want to smack a bitch. That's implying you're a bitch. You're not.
Thank you.
Most of the time.
I heard that.
What?
What? Who?
When?
I don't know.
First off, guys, thanks for joining in our shenanigans.
Yes,
welcome to Sisational.
It's so good to. Well, I can't see you, but it's good to be back with you. It's good to be back with you, Jac. It's been It's been a couple weeks.
It's been more than a couple weeks, I think, since the last time we recorded. In fact, one reason why we're recording today is because we need to record some more.
We need my material.
Oh, I thought you said Matario, and I was like, who's Matario?
Who the heck is Matario?
Material, yeah.
Yeah, material.
We tend to batch record these, so if you notice that, like, we talk about things that were months ago, it's because, well, we recorded it months ago.
Yeah.
Because we like to stay ahead of things as best as we can.
Yes.
So we were due for some more recording, and we thought it'd be cool to do like a life update. What did you say? Like quarterly?
Yeah, I think like a quarterly update, which is what, every 3 months? Is every 3 months a quarter?
Yeah.
There
about
3
times 4.
No, I didn't ask to do math. I just want a yes or no answer. I know, I understand.
The answer is in the question.
I just didn't know if it was every 4 or every 3 because like you can count eventually, not like 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 12. They both lead to 12. I just didn't know.
If it was every 3, it'd be every thirdly, probably.
Every thirdly?
Thirdly. Because quarterly, thirdly.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
That's a phrase?
And then no, I don't know, but it'd be every 4 months.
Oh.
There we go.
So wait, quarterly is 4.
It's only like 8 o'clock. It's like 9.
I digress.
My point. Oh my god, this is lowering, and I'm gonna.
It is lowering.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
Smack a bitch.
I'm gonna smack every bitch. This is driving me nuts. This is a brand new mic stand.
Do you want me to hold it?
Do you see this?
That's bad. Oh, ooh. It's like wobbling at the base part. It's like you see the metal thing? It almost looks like it needs to screw down tighter, like there. Like the actual yeah, that piece.
This is the thing that's fucking with me, is this. And it's so tight and it's still not working. My pussy in a nutshell. It's so tight and it's still not working. Welcome to Sisational.
Welcome to Sisational.
It's just another day. Friday. Oh my god.
I mean, that looks like it's working now.
For now. Until it doesn't.
It
works until it doesn't work.
That's fair.
Anyway. So yeah, quarterly, for those who don't know.
Yeah, enlighten me.
So 12 divided by...
I don't want to
but it's just 3 times 4. We're only working with 3 numbers. 12, 3, and 4, honey. That's it. Can you stay with me?
No. And
Well, think about a pie. 4 slices.
No, we don't need... Oh, wait, okay.
There we go.
Well, yeah, I know that. But like quarterly is every 3 months. Yeah. But we're talking about 4 here. Like
3 months, 3 months, 3 months. 3 months makes 12.
I see. The
3 months is 1 slice of the pie.
Okay, well that's freaking dumb. You're saying 3 and then quarter, and I was getting confused. No, I understand. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a journey.
So life updates, right?
You go first. Because
no, help me out.
I want to hear all the cool stuff you got.
You know what? You are a bitch right now.
I want to hear all the cool stuff you got going on. I mean, I could start. We can alternate.
Yeah, we should definitely alternate.
Okay.
You're like,
don't smack me. No, you guys don't understand. Jac's eyes just dilated and they got like really dark.
Like mom's.
And like zoomed. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like mom's.
Like mom's eyes.
Love you, mom. My mom's really angry. She like...
It's like, what's like the eyes of a bird? Like, it's like really like...
They zone in on you.
They zone in on you. Like,
but like, they get really dark, like you said.
Yeah, like really dark.
You're like, I can't
so
see
it runs in
her
the
anymore.
jeans. Yeah, it's like something else is taken over. Yeah, it's like, and then like the lighting, right? It like just like captured it perfectly. It was creepy.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be that creepy.
You were, so.
I want to save the bigger stuff for later because the bigger stuff for me has happened later. So,
the bigger stuff has happened later.
Yeah. I want to save the bigger life stuff, like the big. I want to save the more significant life stuff for later.
Yeah, that makes sense. And with a bang
soon. So
yeah.
I want you to kick it off though, because honestly, I think you have better stuff to share. Like to start off.
Wow, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
To start off What are you talking about?
I don't have better stuff to share.
I mean, well, let's find out. Let's have them vote.
Yeah. Who has the better life update? Whose life is better?
Whose life has changed the most? It's about the update.
Oh, I guess that's true. Whose life has changed the most?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yours
kind of
has.
interesting.
The
you
job
think
thing
so?
is yeah.
Oh, well, I guess that is true.
Is that the first thing you're going to start with?
Well, let's start with something shallow.
Let's do it.
I got a perm. Let's start with something shallow.
Update.
It is. Because I've never had, I take that back. I had curly hair when I was like a little kid.
You didn't have a perm.
I didn't have a, never had a perm.
I was like, well, actually, I had,
No, I wanted a perm, but then I was like, I was too young for it or like whatever. But then like, I was also like, I have really straight, thick hair typically, and it was just kind of blah. And I was kind of tired of feeling blah about it because I would try different haircuts and stuff, and it would like, the shape would last 2 weeks and then just like go away. Like all sense of style would just like.
I kept teasing you because it's a breakup haircut. It's a breakup.
It is. Because I did
your job and then you like got your hair done. It was like bada bing, bada boom.
No, yeah, I got the hairdo after leaving the job, and I do love it.
It looks really good.
I love it.
Maintaining really well. I mean, you got it done like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, at the end of January, I guess. So like the very, very end of January.
It was?
Yeah. Last week of January. Yeah.
Time.
No,
we're coming up on the last week of February.
It's good though. It's not. February is the shortest month. Everything else is gonna go by slow.
Yeah, but it's only the shortest month by like a few days.
I mean,
not like it's
how many days
shorter.
is this?
28 days.
Does it have 28 days this year?
Divided by 4.
Shut up. I'm going to. I need a smack.
Times 4 is 28.
Don't make me smack.
4 weeks.
Wow. No, but I got a perm and I love it. And they did this like neutralizing treatment too, which made the hair a little bit lighter. And so like, I don't know, cool. I like the way that it is now. And it's like, technically I spend more time on my hair now that I've gotten it permed.
Yeah.
But it's like, I have a process and I know what I'm supposed to do with it and it looks styled. Like that's the whole point. Like it's
you don't have to like plan.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like after a shower, like a 10-minute thing and it's ready. So I'm really happy with that. I'm glad I did it. It was expensive, but it was good.
Honestly, people pay more for certain hair things, man. I'm telling you. It wasn't bad as some other things I've seen.
True.
But you know, it looks really good. And I got to be with you for some of that, too.
Yeah. That was nice and impromptu. Oh, I have a story about the hairdresser. This is the thing I've been asking you to remind me since earlier.
Yeah, okay.
So Jac and I
don't know.
Yeah, we were driving around earlier, and I wanted to share something with Jac, but I was like, no, I have to share it with all y'all at the same time.
So I haven't heard this, and I'm
You
scared.
haven't heard this.
Now we're going to start saying to each other, let's save it for the podcast.
Let's save it for the pod.
To get the live reaction.
Exactly. Content. So after I got my hair done, I have the hairdresser that did my hair's number. And so like I was texting her about some like products because she made like a point to use sulfate-free shampoo, but like I didn't know any other stuff. I was like having a hard time finding products that fit her specifications.
Okay.
So sending her links as to like, hey, is this okay? And she'd be like, no, but here's this one. So it's like, okay, cool.
Oh, dope.
So it was helpful. And then
oh God.
And then I was talking with my
nude?
No. I think it might arguably be worse. I don't know if she's ever going to talk to me again.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I was... okay.
I don't like this.
So my husband has like a Prime account, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And I don't.
But you can share it, though.
I know. So I asked. I was like, hey, what's your Amazon username and password? I said, hey.
She's like, this cheap bitch.
She didn't say anything. She hasn't said nothing to me since.
Did you say it was nice?
Yeah. I said, this is what I said.
Listen, we talked to this lady for hours. When
like
we were there.
hours
like,
the other day. Yeah, this is what I said. So, February 11th at 11:15, I was like, what is your Amazon login? What is your
playing the long con? Where are the links so I can get the
exactly? I mean, luckily I caught it within like seconds. But I said, "What is your Amazon login?" Because you, because you have Prime, right? And I said in all caps, "Oops." Sorry, meant to go to the hubs. Have a great day.
Oh my god.
So, I don't think
arguably worse. Arguably worse.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Friend. Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know if she's ever gonna give me another perm, but. What's your Amazon login? Because you have Prime, right? You have Prime.
Wait, you made that caps?
No,
that was
I didn't make it caps.
Prime,
No,
right?
I just yeah, because you have Prime, right? And then oops in all caps.
Just like,
She probably had a whole like what? She was just messaging me about hair product. Thought she want my Amazon Prime account. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. No, it was bad.
That's so awkward.
I know.
Yeah, I would have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but like,
I'm
what?
like, is she trying to con me?
Did
Like,
she just get scammed?
someone hacker.
And like assuming she has
Did she
Prime?
miss her links?
Like, how would she know I had Prime?
I just think it's funny, like the cost of like you're asking her for product recommendations, and then you're like, "Hey, while we're at it, can I use your account? Is your credit card safe?" I just need to add my.
Yeah. Meanwhile, so all the products you recommend, I have no money to buy it. You mind if I use your Amazon?
Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah, true story. So
I don't know why I felt so bad. It's just because you were talking products, so it almost sounds
and then-
intentional.
I know.
Like that's
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Oh,
Yeah, talk about awkward, right?
I think why I think it's so funny is I remember her,
Yeah.
and she was kind of like hard to read the entire time we were there. She'd seem kind of friendly and then kind of offstandish, and it was like just hard to read.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining the same lady reading
Like
it and her being
reacting to it.
totally like this bitch. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, she probably hates me. Probably never gonna text me again. Hey, I got this product for my hair, but my hair's falling out. What should I do? Bro, block my number.
you should text her like a couple weeks from now. You should text her a couple weeks from now and be like, I set up my own Prime account.
I figured out to have my own Prime. I got my own credit card and
Be like, I found out how to do it myself. I found out what an email is.
I got a job that gave me the money to buy hair products that you recommended.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Okay, well, I don't have anything to top that right now.
Well, I'd be concerned if you did. You know, it's not every day.
That you text your hairdresser?
Yeah, asking for their Amazon Prime. Or asking not only for their Amazon login, but because it's Prime.
I just, like, I think I'd have a hard time believing it wasn't an accident.
I know,
it's such
man.
a specific thing to say.
It's
I
so
don't know
specific.
why it hits different, but it does.
It
man.
does. Because, like, I mean, the links. They're Amazon links. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, pretty sure you can buy it at Amazon. Like, this is a photo. I'll send this. This is the photo of shampoo she recommended to me. This is Amazon.
Good God.
So bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I lost the hairdresser.
It's okay. She wasn't that personable anyway. There was other people who were more interested in your hair while we were there. She's like, I'm going to make the tip. I don't really care. And other people were like, oh, this looks good. You know?
It was so crazy. Lost my voice. Oh.
You know what? Just sort of be on a similar line. Something really unexpected happened in a good way. Like, it was totally unexpected, totally out of the blue.
Right.
For those who don't know, last year I was kind of scammed. There was a scam running around where people were looking for like podcast editors, and they did a really good job of looking like they were part of the company. And I didn't go forward with the process, but I got enough to like talk to some of the scammers. And I was like, oh, geez, like they're doing a lot to make this realistic.
Yeah.
Including forwarding the domain to the website that is the official website for, you know, the real company. And so I've been a bit wary of scams and spam and everything since then, because it really kind of like threw me, I guess, because I consider myself like able to tell like what's a scam or whatever. Yeah. And to felt kind of like, like feel kind of duped that way. Yeah. I was like, ugh. So anyway, I get this call. And it's from a local call. And you know how sometimes you can get those phone calls that are local and they're spam calls? Yeah. So I was like, it says it's kind of local, but like, I don't know. But then I listened to the voicemail. And the voicemail was like, hi, what's my name? I'm trying to reach Jacqueline Booth. You've actually won our giveaway. And you have this like free night stay at such and such a place.
Oh, la la.
And I'm like, well, she said my name. Correctly. And there was like twice last year.
One of the times I think I was with you.
Yeah, so one of the times I think was at Applebee's. The other time, maybe I should tell a story too, actually, because it's related. The other time was in a Pizza Hut after a shitty day at a Walmart with Noah. This is a story in itself. But anyway, all I had done was like they had like these little sign up for a giveaway here. Right. And it's, you know, I've never won anything in my life. Yeah. I typically am like, oh, it's just a bunch of bullshit. But we were waiting, so I'm like, I might as well fill it out.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, I filled it out, and the Pizza Hut one was the one that came back. And I was like, hey, you got this giveaway. So it was scheduled for February. We've had some other live updates that have caused us to reschedule it, but that's going to be fun. We have to do like this 90-minute tour, like where we drive behind them of the resort, but it's like, supposed to be like a 5-star resort. Oh. And then we get like a gift card to like a restaurant.
And not a scam.
And like a few other like more specialized nights away that are like farther away, so we might not make those, but like it's just kind of cool because I literally did it just because it worked out, and it wasn't a scam because they've been actually real people. Yeah. With like actual confirmation pages and everything. Right. I remember I was on the phone with the lady the first time, and I was like, look, is this a scam? And she's like, no. She's like, do you remember filling out the form at the Pizza Hut? I was like, it's like, yes.
That's such a specific thing. Hey, do you remember going to a Pizza Hut and filling out a form?
Yeah. So I said yeah, because I do remember. But another thing related to that, which was funny, well, I guess it was funny, was I had filled out that form, and it was already a stressful day. Yeah. Noah and I had gone to Walmart for some reason, I can't remember. But all I remember is this lady approached us in the parking lot, and she had been talking to some other people in a car that was right in front of us, that had parked right in front of us. Oh, and I thought she knew them. This was the same day. So this is really interesting how like a shitty day, something good can come out of it, like literally months later. So we're in the Walmart parking lot. I spot this lady. We both spot this lady across the parking lot from us, like right in front of us with this other car. I thought she knew these ladies that she was talking to. Right. And we get out, and then she comes towards us and starts talking to us, and I'm used to kind of just keep walking, and I really don't mean to be rude, but like, as people know, I was in New Zealand by myself for a long time. Yeah. And like, I'm just used to kind of in the city walking fast and not really, people try to solicit to you and stuff, you know, on the streets, and I just don't fuck with it. Yeah. So the best way to kind of get them to stop talking to you is to just keep moving.
Keep on walking, yeah.
Anyway, she got a hold of Noah, kind of. She didn't physically get a hold of him, but I think he felt that she actually needed something or was trying to be, you know, just mindful, right? And I kept walking, so he is like behind me. I keep going. I'm like, I don't know what to do, but I can't turn around. Like, she needs to know that part of his party is going, and like he has limited time because I don't know what her thing is about. And anyway, she's like, hey, my truck broke down over there. It's got like the hood up. Yeah, it's fucking fishy. And she's like, you know, I just need some money. She's like, I need some cash for gas or something. It was like weird. And she's literally, you can see the truck on the other side of the parking lot with its hood popped up. It looks so staged. And I was worried that something was like shady. Like, not just like con, but like violent.
Like if you were going to go towards the scene.
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
So Noah eventually was like, okay, well, we'll catch up later or whatever. And, see. So anyway, we go in the store and I'm like, why did you talk to her? Like, that's unsafe or whatever. He's like, I really kind of wanted to make sure there was nothing else going on, to be honest. And whatever. And anyway, he talks to Walmart, some of the employees, and my anxiety got really high, and I think part of it was because I'm thinking she knows where we parked, and if there is any maliciousness involved, like, she knows exactly where we got out. She could track us down. She could easily be waiting by our car right now, and what are we gonna do?
Right.
So I started to get a little anxious, but I went into the pet section of Walmart. It was like looking around, trying to calm myself down. I'm not even shitting you. And all was good. When we got back out there, we didn't see her. I think they chased her away or something.
Good.
Apparently, it wasn't her first rodeo. Apparently, she had been to that Walmart multiple times doing this to people in the parking lot. So, I don't know what this bitch's deal is, but she was known to, like, do this, to say her car was... it wasn't real, and that's
she
what I
got to come up with a new script.
Exactly, but she wasn't, like, an actual person needing help. It was a con, what we thought. But, it's still kind of eerie when people are approaching you. So,
yeah, it's a little... Ooh.
Yeah, so that same day, went to Pizza Hut, filled out the form because I needed something to do.
Yeah. Need to get your mind off things.
What do you know? Giveaway.
Wow.
That could have been her if she had gone to Pizza Hut.
Could have been her. She followed you there.
In her broken down truck.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know where to go from there, but that's what happened.
What date is it?
It's late March. It's like the 25th or something.
Oh, that's going to be nice because the weather's going to be nice and it's going to be...
Well, the weather's been fucking weird. We're recording this in February, and it's been back and forth. Now, there are some places in the U.S. where it's cold. It's like snowing like crazy. Snowstorms. Right now, it's like...
It was like 80 degrees
80
3 days ago.
Yesterday. Like, what's happening?
I have no idea. It's the end of the world.
Kind of feels like
it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. I had a cool thing randomly happen today, but like... In general, I've started streaming like this past month and everything since leaving my job. Like I've been able to have more time to.
At the beginning of 2023.
I wanted to start streaming in January, but then like the stuff with the job like took a lot of my time, so then I just had to kind of like switch around some things.
Yeah. But
yeah, I started streaming on Twitch, and I stream like really late in the night / really early in the morning to help people go to sleep and stuff. And I'm glad I got that started. Like, because I finished so early in the morning, I was just like...
Okay, but I really want to just take out... Because I finished so early, and just take that snippet. Post it everywhere. You hear that, guys? Make this go viral. Take that snippet.
No, please don't.
It's not that big of a deal. It's on people for taking it out of context.
That's true.
I finished so early.
Well, No.
I completed?
I was going to say completed, then I stopped and it made it worse. Why?
I completed it so early.
I did it. You're reading my mind.
I did the deed.
I wrapped up.
There we go.
Early. There we go.
Cleaned up? Too?
No. Just wrapped up. I wrapped up early and I randomly opened Instagram and I saw that Mel Robbins posted at like freaking 7 or 6:45 a.m. And, like, it had just posted. Like,
oh, my
it was
God.
Like,
oh, so you got her early.
Yeah. So I was, like, the first comment.
Love that.
So I was the first comment on her post. And I was just like, hey, Mel Robbins. I was...
Is that how you talk?
No.
Hey, Mel Robbins.
But, like, low-key fangirling. But just like, hey, Mel. And I was just thanking her for her podcast and everything because it's really helped me a lot in pursuing my goals and staying on track. And it's just been really good. So I let her know. And she liked the comment and she responded back to me. I told her in the comment that I told her that she was like an icon and a legend. And she's like, you're an icon and a legend. I was like, and she did little fire emotes. It was so sweet.
She was like, keep up
with the good work.
That is so sweet.
So thank
Leah
you, Mel.
Got a comment reply from Mel Robbins. Her hero.
My idol.
My idol.
No, I won't make it weird.
I made it weird.
That was a highlight.
That was today, right?
Yeah, that was literally today.
That's so
like
awesome.
It was such a cool way to start the day. Like after I stream, I go back to bed. So it's like I woke up and I saw that.
And you dreamed about Mel Robbins.
No. No, but yeah, that actually was probably one of the highlights of my year so far.
You should ask her for her Amazon. See if you can get
Yeah.
Mel Robbins' name is
No.
Did I say Mel Robbins?
Mel Robbins.
Mel Obcott. Mel Robbins Amazon login. Mel Noggins.
Male noggins.
Mel Noggins. Guys, I'm tired.
Yeah, well, why are you tired, Jack? Tell me why. What's your big life update?
So, Noah and I recently adopted an 8-month-old. An 8-month-old.
Oh, well.
An
Jack's making faces at me.
An 8-month-old Labrador Retriever mix. Her name was Lilo Stitch. The reason why I say that is because the SPCA, God bless their souls, put the wrong goddamn colors on the wrong dogs. Lilo Stitch.
Her name was Lilo Stitch. Give me a Lilo Stitch.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad. Oh, my abs, God. Okay. I say that because the SPCA put the wrong fucking collars on the wrong dogs. So her sister was really named Lilo, but the photo and the number ID of the dog online and in person was incorrect. And Stitch had the opposite photo, right?
Right.
And the dogs were mixed up.
So they were
the
calling...
microchip was one thing. The name and the tag and the ID numbers that were on their kennel and that were on the website did not match the microchips.
Wow. So the microchip on her was
Stitch.
And they called her Lilo.
She was wearing the Lilo collar and everything.
Oh my gosh. Talk about like being mistaken like your whole life for somebody else.
But I will say we knew which one she was. Because she had a different temperament than her sister. God bless her sister. But she was so loving. I mean, so what happened was Noah and I have been wanting a dog for like months, if not over a year.
You wanted a dog before I wanted a dog.
True.
I never actually got to the point where I was like,
I can't wait to have a dog.
I can't wait to have it. Yeah, that never happened.
I've been like salivating for a dog.
Okay.
Get over it. And so we were like casually out in the mall because you're trying to decompress from something else.
Right.
And
another rough day.
You're not even wrong.
You're decompressing and making these big moves while like it's like coming off of something stressful.
That's something I want to point out. So this was the weekend before Super Bowl Sunday. That's how I'm going to remember it. So the weekend before Super Bowl Sunday, we were at the mall and there was a pet store that was in there and we were looking at like puppies and shit. Adorable, of course. And cleaner than some of the other places that I've seen. But of course they were like purebreds and
right.
That whole thing. And also, I don't really have like a full-on stance. I think that's really, really cool if you can adopt. But I also understand people have different reasons for doing different things. And it's like, I kind of get mad at people judging other people for decisions.
For how they get their pet?
Yeah, like if they get a purebred dog versus adopting.
To get a dog that you love.
I know. I know. But like, sometimes there can still be like a holier than thou concept. And it's like, you know, ethically, I knew I would feel better if we could adopt. Yeah. But I was still worried about making sure it was a good fit, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. You also want to make sure it's safe because even all dogs that like you get when they are in rougher like conditions or whatnot, you run the risk of their temperament a little bit.
A little bit. Because there's a history you're never going to know.
Right.
With a breeder, you might have a better chance of understanding it. But still, I mean, some of these places, man, the way they keep these puppies, it's like, it's not exactly wholesome anyway. So we're looking at puppies and then I was like, look, the SPCA doesn't close yet. Why don't we just like go over there and see what it's like and kind of start to get familiar with that because we hadn't gone there and I knew it was going to be a lot tougher for us to do that emotionally.
Yeah.
So we did. We went there. It was a Sunday afternoon. Again, the weekend before Super Bowl Sunday. Nobody was there.
Right.
Absolutely nobody. Sunday afternoon. And we get there and of course it like hits me really hard. I've never been in an SPCA before. And I mean, you know, Angel by Sarah McLachlan is playing in my head. But, you know, I'm looking at these puppies, man.
Yeah.
A lot of pit bulls, man. So many. And it broke my heart because I'm like, we're in an apartment and we got to be careful with the breeds that we have and the weight restrictions here. You know, I'm seeing all these dogs that can't be adopted by some people and that hopefully won't get overlooked by others that can do it. And Noah and I, we've been wanting a younger dog because we wanted to be able to kind of train it better, have a little bit of that puppy energy.
Yeah.
That's special. And, man. So we're looking at different kennels and stuff, and I actually don't initially go over to her kennel because there's a little kid in front of it, and he's volunteering there, and he's been putting his finger up against the kennel and, like, you know, rubbing his dog. Anyway, he moves out of the way for a second, and I get to meet her, and she is right up against the kennel fence thing, metal thing, and I get to pet her, and I can tell she's just so sweet. Like, she just wants love, and she's so focused on me, and like, you know, she was maintaining more focus than some of the other dogs had. You know what I mean? I was like, oh God, we didn't get her then.
Right.
But I couldn't stop thinking about her. Like we went home and I thought about her all week. Yeah. Like I was like, we need to go back. Yeah. To see if she's still there. And like I kept checking the website, the SPCA website. Yeah. To see if she was still on there, and she was. I mean, she was Lilo. She wasn't Stitch, but, like, you know, she was still there. So then Noah and I, as we intended, we go Saturday, the next week. So almost a full week later. Right? She's still there, but she has an application in. Everybody's there Saturday morning. Yeah. It's actually afternoon because it doesn't open until, like, 1. So everybody's, like, there now. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, she's going to be snatched. Like, she's so sweet. Like, everyone's going to want her. And there was a couple other puppies in there, too. They were getting looked at. Like, everybody wants puppies, right? So, and there was another couple that was looking at her very kennel and had seen her sister because her sister didn't have an application on her yet. And I saw her and I was like, can we please visit with her or whatever? And I mean, we got the chance to. And there were some kind of gruff people at the SPCA, too. This one lady, she was like, you know, yeah, but she already has an application. And I'm like, I know. I still want to get the chance to meet her. Yeah. She's like, okay. She's like, but, you know, we don't have any room. You know, you'll have to go outside. I'm like, that's fine. Like, we'll do it. So we go outside to, like, this concrete area. Yeah. And she just runs up to me, and I hug her, pet her, kind of gets on her back, you know. Like, just is so excited and puts her paws up on shoulders to, you know, get close. Yeah. It's just, I was blown away. Like, you know what I mean? And I could tell it was her, too. I recognized her from, you know. I almost wondered if she recognized me from a few days before. And, of course, she was so lovely with Noah, too. And the SPCA lady comes back, and she's like, you know, I'm going to take this one back. Do you want to, you know, see the sister, see which one you want? You know, that's the thing I think that bothered me. See which one you want. Like, they're so...
Like an aesthetic. Like
not an aesthetic. It was more like they're just disposable.
Yeah.
And I already knew, like, we wanted her. Even if we didn't get her, like, we weren't even going to put an application on her sister. Because as soon as she came in, her sister just wasn't as into us. Like, she was sweet. But she was distracted, preoccupied. It wasn't the right fit. Yeah. And, you know, no fault to her. I just could tell she just wasn't as keen. And she had already visited this other couple. Noah was like, maybe she's already kind of bonded with them. And it's like, where did they go? Yeah. So Stitch goes. And I make it clear before she goes to the kennel for good. I'm like, look, we really want to put an application in, but we want to put an application in on this one specifically. Right. The one that has this collar on, even though you're saying it doesn't match the microchip, because I don't know what's true. Like, I didn't see it take place. I don't know. And we were really concerned about that. So, anyway, we filled out the application. Another lady kind of helps us through the process. And we're trying to double check because we haven't really been given, like, the reassurance that we need. Yeah. But basically, we leave the SPCA. We go in the parking lot. We sit down.
There's an applicant that's already on the dog.
There's already an application on the dog that we're after on Stitch. And because I know how sweet she is, I'm thinking, she's gone. Like, there's no way that anybody wouldn't take her in my head. And when I filled out the application, I had sent everything. I had everything ready to go. Like the night before we went,
you were prepared.
I was ready to take her because I was still feeling this way like a week later. Like this urgency hadn't subsided. So Noah and I go out into the car and we both feel like really defeated. And he's actually still kind of wigging out because he doesn't know if we even put the application on the right dog. And so he ends up going back in and actually kind of advocating for us one more time. And the front desk was even like, look, I think you should double check because I would if it was me. And he kind of used that to his advantage because he was kind of getting some shit when he went back in the kennel. And they were like, he was like, look, the front desk told me that I should be sure. And they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know? And meanwhile, I'm calling you and Mom. And I'm like, look, we got this meter, but I don't think we're going to be able to get her because someone else already has an application. And I'm thinking it's just going to be a no-brainer.
It's over.
It's over. But I was like trying to like be grateful that like I got to meet her. So when we get back home, I send another email to make sure that they have all the stuff. And they respond back and they let me know, thank you for the stuff. The first applicant has until 6 p.m. on Sunday to give us everything. I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you. So I'm basically waiting for bad news the entire day. And then I'm getting worried because the SPCA, the kennels and stuff are closed on Monday. So then I'm like, if they don't get back to me, if they like forget, if they don't, then I'm not going to know for what, another day? I'm kind of like, oh shit.
Stuck.
So I'm waiting and I call them like around like 5:50 because they close at 6. I'm trying to make sure like that these people have had like the last chance to do it to really know if it's, you know, for certain. And they don't get back to me on the phone. I'm like, shit, I can't get through to them. 6 o'clock comes around. I'm like, shit. And I had sent in an email around 5:50 or whatever just to see if anybody would get back to me. I'm thinking they won't get back to me until Tuesday. I'm like, God damn it. Right before the Super Bowl starts, I'm like, I'm trying to see if there's any answer. Any resolve.
Yeah, any resolvement.
And then they call me back. I'm like, it's them. And I look at Noah, I'm like, brace yourself. So I answer the phone. She's like, hi, is this Jacqueline? I'm like, yeah. She's like, the first applicant didn't follow through with anything. Your application has been approved. She's ready to be picked up tomorrow. And I'm like, we got her? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God. And oh my God. I look at Noah and I start crying.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I was happy crying, which doesn't really happen often for me.
That doesn't happen often for you. No. I happy cry more than you happy cry.
So the next morning, Noah and I get up early. We are scrambling. We're getting crates. We're getting leashes and collars and food and toys. We're just
all the
everywhere.
Stuff.
I stayed up late, put together a list of everything. And then I thought, researching. And so I have this list and we're like going through stores, going to different stores. Crazy. And we were able to put some shit together before we go to the SPCA around noon. She comes out and she's like so excited. Like she's so happy. She definitely recognizes us then.
Yeah.
And she's, you know, scrambling, like wanting to say hi. She's so excited. She enjoys the car ride, you know, has a good car ride. She's so tired when we get home, but so happy. She's sniffing, you know. Haley, our cat, is kept in another room because we're trying to make this as peaceful as possible.
There's an adjustment period.
Yep. She ended up getting a bit sick when we first got her, and that was concerning me.
She's got a cough.
She's better now. So she had kennel cough, and it's almost some diarrhea too. And that paired together in particular was what I was worried about. If it was just one or the other, it's one thing, but like I was worried that it was more severe. So then I found like a 24/7 sort of vet call service, like a telemedicine, but for veterinarians, which is really cool.
That's so cool.
Did that, and we're able to get her prescribed on some stuff, and she's doing so much better. She's thriving. She's probably a little mad because she's crated right now as we're podcasting. I've taken her out on her long line. She's gotten a chance to sniff, and I mean, I'm just happy for her. Like, I'm really happy that she has this new life. I've seen a couple times where I think there's been a little bit of PTSD in her.
Oh, okay.
With certain hand movements, like a raised hand or something, I think has been a little concerning. I actually, when I took her on a walk today or yesterday, she had sniffed some cigarettes on an ashtray and she reacted in fear of the ashtray. So I definitely think that she has, like, even in her 8th month history, maybe a couple things that she might have experienced, but She's a really happy dog, a really loving dog. Her and Haley are working things out slowly but surely, but her name now is Luna.
Luna, and I got to meet her today.
Yes, she loves
she's so sweet. And interesting about the hand thing.
Yeah.
Rosie had something similar where, I want to say the first couple months, even, you couldn't actually pet the back of her. You actually couldn't pet. She always had to see where your hand was. I'm backing away from the mic because I'm like trying to show a visual example, but like, you couldn't pet her back or like it had to be in front of her. She wanted to see your hands at all times. So like now for her to like want massages and belly rubs and like be like she used to have to follow it all the time and sometimes would like not snap at it in a mean way, but just like almost to try to get to follow it. Yeah.
Track it.
So no, that makes total sense to me. Yeah. And I think she'll grow out of it.
Yeah, I think the more she's around a nurturing, safe environment, the better she'll be. And we're working. We're already starting training some stuff. She's doing really good.
She's so smart.
She is smart. She is smart. She's very, very food motivated, which I respect and understand. I empathize with that.
Know, hey.
Food motivation, bitch, I got you.
I mean, who doesn't have that?
I know. Well, some dogs don't, actually.
Really?
It surprises me because I'm thinking, aren't all dogs food motivated? But apparently.
Huh.
Yeah.
Picky eaters.
It's not her, but.
They're like, if it's not a.
She loves hot dogs.
Fancy. Oh, hot dogs.
Yeah, I chop them up into like really tiny
pieces. If it's not gourmet, I don't want it. It's like.
Well, no, she just goes crazy for the hot dogs.
No, not her. I mean, people like dogs.
Dogs?
That don't.
Oh.
Like, aren't food motivated? Like.
I don't know.
Maybe
they're on a diet. Like, I gotta lose weight, man. I can't be doing this shit anymore.
I gotta shed the fur.
You gotta shed.
Wow. Now, she's been good. Like, quiet in her crate.
Yeah,
we've been recording.
She's so good. She's tired. I really tried to wear her out before you got here. And then meeting you was like, oh my God, more adrenaline.
Person. And her zoomies were so cute. I would love to introduce Rosie to Luna, but Rosie's kind of weird around other dogs. And I didn't think she used to be. Because, like, when we adopted her, it said on her paperwork that she was, like, cat and dog friendly. And then, like, that ain't the case. So I think it has something to do with her time at the animal control.
Well, I'm already noticing with Luna, too, that she's a little more wary of dogs now. Like, she's been a little bit more barky, a little more, like, and I think it's because now they have something to protect. Like, now they have something that's theirs, the kennel. It's a shared space again, right? So I want to socialize her. My mother-in-law has a dog, and I wanted to meet at the dog park, right? Like, again, a shared space kind of zone to kind of help her be socialized because she had a sister. She's used to playing with other animals. She keeps wanting to play with Haley. And Haley's like, bitch, I don't do this.
Haley ain't having it.
But she shares another thing in common with Haley, which is she loves Haley's mice. She was chewing them up earlier. And apparently, catnip isn't so bad for dogs.
Really?
And, yeah, I just wish they had a bigger toy because it's so small.
Yeah, she could swallow in one bite.
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful that worked out. I was really rooting for that. I remember when you called me.
Yeah.
I was like, after you called me and told me the situation, I was kind of optimistic because they didn't adopt her in the same day. They didn't have all the paperwork together. And I was like, look, with how unorganized.
And it's the Super Bowl weekend.
Super Bowl,
it's not a priority.
If it's not a priority, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Right.
Without expecting it. And then Noah even said, because he was consulting a couple coworkers, he was like, we put an application on this dog, but like with a second one. And then some people were like, actually, it's really common for people to just throw applications.
That's crazy.
Like, to different shelters and then, pick the one that they want after that. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm just grateful.
Luna love bug.
She is.
So cute.
So cute. A mess, but she's so loving though. She really is.
We love you, Luna.
I swear to God, if you get her to whine and bark.
I shouldn't have done that.
Oh my God.
Sorry. No, I'm so glad that ended like good.
Ugh.
Can you imagine if that story ended like...
I'd still tell it. I'd probably end it with, I'm grateful we got the chance to meet her, but I'm so bummed.
No, that would have been the worst. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No. Wow.
No, but she's doing good. She's getting used to it. Getting used to routines and stuff, so.
Yeah, and you're getting used to the routine.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm tired because I've been getting up at different times, to try to... She's still a puppy, so she I try to make sure she isn't at risk of having to piss in her crate or something.
Yeah.
But she already is pretty potty trained from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Like,
it seems like they must have done a good job
with some of the foundational stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because with Rosie, they were so understaffed, they would just...
Oh, I don't think that's the SPCA. I think it's the family she came from beforehand.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because she was only there a week.
Wow.
She was only there the SPCA a week.
Oh, so she's been somewhere else the majority of the
her
time.
Life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
She was surrendered a few days before we saw her, if not like a couple days before we saw her. Like, she was just put in that kennel. That Sunday.
Oh, wow.
And then,
Oh my gosh, yeah, I wonder what the previous life was like.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Oh, God, she's okay.
Yeah. This is kind of fun to talk about. This is more collective to talk about, is that we are working on our Patreon.
A Patreon! Yes! We've been putting together lots of different stuffs for it, and we're excited because it's going to help us continue the pod long term. And I don't know, I think we're going to launch it, March?
Yeah, I think we're trying to aim for March. We are working on some additional things to give for that, and we're excited about that. And we'll have more info on that too.
Yeah.
Finalize some things, but
keep y'all posted.
Yeah, but we're really excited about that too.
And just in general, thank you guys for tuning in and for your support and just your feedback. And it's just, it really warms my heart to hear how like certain things meet you wherever you're at, and like hearing that it's something's helpful or made you not feel like as alone in something, or just made you laugh. Like that makes me so happy. And just shout out to you and cheers to you. Thank you for you. A lighthearted kind of fun thing, random, that like just randomly came together. The Hubs has to go on a business trip this week.
That's right.
And his best friend has offered to watch the dog for a couple days.
Hold on, wait,
So I'm going to be able to go.
Oh, you're going on the business trip?
Yeah. Because it's
tomorrow.
So I'm not going to go tomorrow, but Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh, so how long is he gone for?
He comes back Thursday morning.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're going to kind of make it a little...
Oh, that's cool.
A little thing, yeah.
Are you guys going far? Or are you going to be local?
It's like an hour and a half away from here.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And like hotels paid for, and he gets a certain amount of money for food and stuff. And
oh, that's nice.
They encourage you to bring your spouse and stuff too. So it's like kind of nice.
Oh, well,
So I'm really excited that his best friend was like, I know.
That's the real MVP. Thank you
I think the Hubs asked him, but like he was like, yeah, I'm keen. I need a break. I feel like it'll be. So I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, tonight.
Oh, that's cool. I was like, you didn't tell me that earlier.
Yeah, no, it happened
You're
tonight.
really trying to save stuff for the podcast.
I mean, it really happened just a couple minutes ago, but like talk about fresh news.
Hot off the press.
The latest and greatest. But yeah, no, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You should also fill in some forms at a Pizza Hut while you're out there.
Yeah, I mean I might.
Dude,
it works.
I mean, well, it's the thing, I think not enough people have put one in.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're like 1 out of 2,
Pizza
that's a 50% chance.
That's fair. It's high probability.
It's the most probability you're probably
ever going to get in your lifetime. I mean, what a nice trip.
Yeah. I mean, again, the tax is a 90-minute tour, but that shouldn't be that bad. We're not obligated to buy anything.
You pay with your time. Like,
exactly. I do that enough with my life. It's fine.
I understand.
Yeah.
That's cool. You have to like take pictures and like fill us in on how you liked it. And like,
yeah.
That's going to be awesome. I think part of the motivation for this like cute life update thing is like we've had some heavy hitters as of late, and like we were feeling the need to like get back to our goofy selves.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I feel like return to home base.
Yeah, we really wanted to make the episodes that we made the past 2 weeks, but
important and necessary.
Yeah, but we didn't want it to just all be serious, and we try to have some fun in those serious episodes. But I know a couple of them are just like the content just is heavy, and we aren't always heavy. We kind of are. But that's why we're funny, because we cope with it.
Oh my Lord.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys so much, and we're rooting for you.
And you matter.
Matter to me.
That's a good song. Simple and plain.
Why? Why this key? Why this key?
That was you, man.
I know. I'm asking myself why.
Simple and plain.
That was too low.
From somebody.
Whoa.
You matter to me. I know that it's true. Da, 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 da.
Feel like the Barbie thing, Rapunzel.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of music, you heard a cool song today.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh, the one by
Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet, Love.
Light My Love.
Light My Love. That's okay. Light My Love, Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece of music.
Greta Van's sister. The lady that talks like this for the news. She has her mouth that's fucked up.
What?
Greta Van. Here, I'll send you a photo.
I didn't know this person existed.
No, you watched her when our very conservative parent watched the news.
Yeah,
She
like
would come
growing
on-
up, we watched more news, I think, than like kid shows. Honestly.
This lady.
Oh, her.
She would talk like this because she had.
Oh,
like,
that's
an
actually
issue.
that's a great impersonation of her.
Uh,
I always thought she was pretty, but she scared me.
Look, I'm sorry for people who have mouth disabilities. It's just as kids, like that's what we saw growing up.
Yeah,
You get the
as
picture.
a kid, it's interesting.
Oh, I watching her talk like this because that's how she can talk.
Wow,
Greta Van
I
Fleet.
forgot about.
I'm part Jim
that.
Carrey and I'm part Greta.
No, Jim Carrey is like really big and open. Oh my gosh.
He does this kind of thing. What do I do?
Oh, like in the
Talking to
Grinch.
the Grinch. Grinch, Jim Carrey.
Jim
It's
Carrey.
Jim Carrey. I'm Jim Carrey. I'm Jim Carrey.
I'm Jim Carrey. I saw this random video of Sandra Bullock.
I love her.
I love her too. Doing an interview with Ellen when Ellen was still doing her
not
show.
Canceled.
Yeah. And she was talking on beauty treatments of celebrities, and I don't know if this was fake or not, but she was talking on how like they would get facials or whatever, but then like get like properties of youthful skin basically like injected, like from like younger skin, like put in their face. I have to send you the link.
No,
Have you heard something like this?
I heard something about the what's it called? The placenta.
Oh, is that what that is?
Well, I think that has been done. You like put placenta on your face
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
scary.
Gross.
That's gross.
I think some people make fun of like sperm on your face. I don't know if I've said this before, but my God, does getting come on in the eyes hurt?
Oh, I mean, anything in the eyes hurts. That's why I don't understand. I don't understand. This is why I don't understand. You get water in your eyes, it hurts. When you cry,
Water
water's
doesn't
coming-
hurt your eye.
Yeah, it does. It can
It's
sting
soapy
your eye.
water. Soapy water hurts
No,
your
water,
eye.
like water in the shower. You open your eyes in the shower.
Does it have
hurts.
soap?
No.
Normal water hurts.
Normal water. Yeah.
Girl, your water's fucked.
I mean, it is.
It's hardening your eye. You're like,
I mean, it does sting
it's
a little.
drying me.
But I do think there's something weird with that. I mean, I guess it's the tear duct.
I think it's
telling
you.
you not your eye.
Well, again, the tear duct isn't going into your eye. It's
so
like,
maybe it's
it
like
comes
coming out of it, your eye. Like if you were to put a tear
And
in
your
your
eyes
eye,
can
would
still
it
be
hurt?
irritated after you cry. Like there's still like a bit of irritation
Yeah.
when you've been crying. You know, your eyes look fucked.
Also, why does water come out of our face when we cry?
It's not just water.
It's
It's
salty water.
Your eyes are sweating.
Oh,
We already sweat.
that makes sense.
I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm saying we do already sweat. It's kind of
Yeah.
like
Way to cool off.
it's a way to cool off your emotions. And
Yeah.
that's that, guys.
You know what?
Crying is sweating off your emotions.
Sweat off your emotions.
Sweat off your
Take the
emotions by
time you
crying.
need to sweat off your emotions. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for putting up with us, guys. We
And
love
our
you so
crazy
much.
shenanigans.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.